Hi, I'm Omar.
And I'm Mia.
And this is Hey, That's on Netflix Instant Watch, where we tell you 5 things to watch on Netflix Instant Watch based on a viewer profile.
In honor of Thanksgiving, this week's viewer profile is foodie. How do you know if you're a foodie? You're kind of a douche when it comes to food.
Is this from a mix?
You treat your meals like you're on Iron Chef.
In the fridge, we have shredded cheese, cherry tomatoes, Tabasco sauce, and the secret ingredient is a Pepsi soda!
Yeah. I'm gonna order Domino's.
And you know who Alton Brown is. So, here's our list.
Number 5 is TED Talks. Chew on this. Now, this isn't a cooking show, it's not a tour of America, it is really just people standing on a stage talking about the science of different food and food-related things, which is awesome if you're into that. Now, it might not be the most visually stimulating of all the programming that's on Netflix Instant Watch, but what's really cool about this is that you can play it in the background while cooking and learn stuff about the food you're using in your own food.
Number 4 is Best Food Ever. This is for more of the visual food programming watcher, and it would probably fit in nicely to a background TV watcher. Basically, it's one of those shows where they drive to different places and they'll be like, alright, this episode's barbecue, and like, let's go to Texas and they have really good barbecue here. Also, to the guy who wrote in the Netflix reviews section that the narrator was terrible and he was so cheesy and he had a terrible voice. That's John Goodman, okay, buddy? Show some respect. He was excellent in Barton Fink.
And Flintstones. Number 3 is Take Home Chef. This is a really cool show that was on TV for just a little bit of time where a chef finds people in supermarkets and then goes to their house and cooks food with them for other people. Now, if you're kind of into a Jamie Oliver style of cooking, just getting nice, fresh, raw ingredients and making something delicious, this show is perfect for you. And it also fulfills my fantasy of someone finding me and cooking for me and all of my friends being impressed, and then later I'll lie to them and say it was me, because it's not a show in my mind. Now, the only problem with shows like this is that if you watch too many of them, you start to talk to yourself while you're cooking.
Vegetables, a lot of people are scared of them. Take a potato, a lot of people will peel it, a lot of people will cube it. I don't like to. Just put it down, bang, 2 halves, put it in a stew. It's a bit simple, it's a bit sexy. You can have it with whatever you like. You can put it in a sausage sandwich, put it in a salad, you can have it with a cup of tea.
Number 2 is Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares. If you're even remotely a foodie, or even if you're not really a foodie, you probably know who Gordon Ramsay is. But basically, if you don't know, he goes to failing restaurants and tries to help them out, and it's great. I personally love Gordon Ramsay, and if you're a Ramsay hater, you should definitely check out Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares, because that is the British version of the show. The American version, they make him come off a lot more obnoxious, but the British version is, he has a strong personality, but it really shows how he's going in and trying to help, and there's really good candid conversations. He doesn't have that narrator that's like, what's gonna happen, without red letters flying onto the screen.
And number 1 is No Reservations. This is Anthony Bourdain's show, and all I have to say about Anthony Bourdain is that he is a mensch. He's a great guy. What separates No Reservations from other tour foodie shows of people going to different countries and sampling things is he just jumps into the culture without trying to be part of the culture. He's totally fine being his East Coast cigarette-smoking self. He criticizes vegetarians, but he does it lovingly. When he goes to Portugal, he's willing to try anything within the Portuguese context from an American perspective. A lot of shows will show you different foods and show you cooking techniques. What Anthony Bourdain's No Reservations does is it connects food with life, and that's the most important thing at the end of the day. Except for eating. So, there's our list.
What food are you most excited to eat this Thanksgiving? Leave your answers in the comments below.
Also, I want to know, who are your favorite TV chefs, or just famous chefs in general? And if you happen to have a picture that you've drawn on of them, like this random one I found of Giada, go ahead and send them to us, and we will post them on our Tumblr.
Also, follow us on Twitter and like our Facebook page for more pictures and so that we can talk to you, because we like talking to you.
Alright guys, have a great Thanksgiving. Unless you live outside the US, in which case have a wonderful Thursday. Bye.
Bye.